So, have you ever wondered how good can a camera get in low light? In like complete low light. I'm talking like dark skies, out in the fields, stars, that kind of conditions. That's something I've attempted to capture multiple times with various cameras, but today we're going to specifically talk about the A7S III in low light. Recently we had those crazy northern lights happening all over the world, and I was fortunate enough to capture some of them. The conditions weren't ideal for me when it comes to camera gear. At the moment I only had the A7S III and an APS-C lens, 10 to 20mm f4 APS-C G series lens. And I mounted it on my full frame. I zoomed it into 12.5mm, around that. So I was shooting at 1/13 of a second, f4, 200,000 ISO in S-Log 4K, 25 frames per second. A weird combo, but I needed some light to get into the sensor because the lens wasn't ideal. With those settings, I got these results. The footage is quite grainy. You are losing a lot of color in low light, even when you shoot 10-bit. Even with this combo, you can shoot in crazy low light. You can capture some northern lights, you can capture some night sky videos. But now, what happens when you actually pair the camera with a proper lens? I had a 24mm f1.4 G Master coming in right the next day after those crazy northern lights. And there it is. A little bit unlucky, but it is what it is. I went out yesterday and I tried to capture some night sky videos with the G Master and the A7S III. And these are the results I got. I was shooting at 1/25 of a second, also 200,000 ISO, f1.4 in 4K S-Log, 25 frames per second. With this, you can see that the image is obviously way brighter, way clearer. The aurora I got that night wasn't as extreme as the one before, obviously. It's once in 2 centuries kind of event. You can see that you can capture complete low light videos under the night sky, under the stars, and you can capture some aurora videos live. That's insane. Still, there's a lot of grain because I was pushing the ISO. I wanted a lot of wiggle room in post to see how much contrast I want to add. This is what you can expect from a consumer level camera with a proper lens. Of course, this applies to FX3 and this also applies to the ZV-E1 cameras because they use the same sensor. So can you shoot in absolutely crazy low light scenarios? Yes. Yes, it is possible, and it is pretty wild what you can achieve. Okay, so thank you for watching. Hopefully this helped you. If it did, click the buttons down below, subscribe for more stuff, and yeah, see you around.